Elizabeth has fallen in love with a new character in Hope Valley straight away, and that is her baby.
Do you think it's a boy or a girl?
We'll find out soon enough. I know that Elizabeth is having a boy.
Oh my goodness!
She's having a little son. Wow. He's got big blue eyes and a little man face in his little baby body, and just really sweet.
Precious.
Yeah.
I know just what to call him.
As if we had any doubt.
Jack.
How did you feel about this storyline being introduced?
Oh, I am so excited for Elizabeth to have a baby. I feel like we were in a really sad, low spot for a minute there, and it was hard for all of us as a cast and crew, but I know it was very surprising and sad for the Hardys, and so I think this is going to be a special gift to them to get to see Jack's legacy live on through this little baby. Mm-hmm. And I just love coming to work with babies because
do you?
They're so cute.
I imagined it would be wonderful, but I never knew it would be like this.
You can't know until you're actually holding your baby.
The love affair that Elizabeth has with her new baby is so moving and so heartwarming and so heart-melting that I think the fans will find joy in that. And even though the Jack character is now gone, the new love in her life and the love affair that she's having with this baby is so uplifting.
I think it's a great choice for the show because the children in the schoolhouse work so well for One Calls the Heart.
They're so great.
You know, it's like another chapter on top of the romantic chapter, on top of the town chapter, and I think to have a baby now is just a new chapter in this sort of, you know, big book of One Calls the Heart.
I remember when I read that at the end of last season.
Yeah.
That was my, you know, my throat got really tight, and I was like, aww. It was such a big moment. We get a little piece of Jack in town, and it was really important, I think, to carry his spirit on.
It's really fun. I think it's great for her. It opens up this whole other side of her character, and it really, I think, pays a lot of homage to the character of Jack as well, because it's a reflection of him. And,
right, it's an extension of him.
It's an extension of him, and I think that it is a great thing that they're doing that.
I just think it's so fun. It's twins that play her baby, and whenever they are on set, like everyone behind the camera and in front of the camera, everybody's just like just yes, like they're like little beacons of light, and you just like everyone's following them around. Like, what are they gonna do now?
Playing a mom on screen, you don't have children in real life.
No.
Have you gone to Lori or Jack or any of the other castmates about, you know, how to approach this, or are you just kind of relying on those gut instincts?
You know, perhaps I should have, but I haven't really been asking for advice or anything. I've worked a lot with babies and kids. I guess it comes pretty naturally. But then again, I'm not having to change the diapers and wake up at 3 a.m. and...
Yeah, you get the best end of the bargain here.
Completely.
What a full circle moment for you, someone who has experience working with twin babies on a set.
Yeah.
Are you giving Erin any advice?
She's just like a duck to water with children.
Oh,
well, you even see in the schoolroom, in the classroom, how she's good with all the young actors on the show, and she just has a bond with these twin babies that, you know, are. She doesn't need any advice from me.
This is what you learn off cameras. Like they'll go, "Oh, you should have seen this the other day." I go, "What?" They go, "The baby, all of a sudden it just kind of turned, and it just like, its head fell right into Erin's cheek, and it just laid there." So you get these little quips, you know, after things are already shot. So I think there's been some pretty magical baby moments already.
What kind of mother is Elizabeth?
Oh, phenomenal. Like but she has her own dilemma this season of being a single mom and having to go back to work. The town, the community, it takes a village mentality comes in to her rescue, which is always lovely to see.
Abigail, I can't even bring myself to set up the baby's room. I always thought I'd be doing it with Jack. Not having him here, it's just overwhelming.
Are we going to hear references to Mountie Jack?
We do hear Elizabeth speak of Jack and what life is like without him, and how her child represents, you know, a part of him now and a part of her, but he's his own special little guy. Dan was such an important presence on our show for 5 years. That doesn't just disappear. And I think it's certainly really important to me that we continue to honor that
I promise that your daddy is here watching over us. And he always will.
Bill does several things that he has to complete because that was Jack's work.
Right.
And it's, you know, he risks his life for it, and Elizabeth knows it. So I think it's a testament to honoring that character, to honoring the audience, to being true to this show, but also to be able to say, life happens, and this is how we move on.
Life goes on. As much as we suffer tragedy, life goes on. We're not trying to be mourning or maudlin or mired down in the death of Jack, but more in the celebration of his life and what his life brought to Elizabeth's life, which is this new life, this new baby.